Mr. Commissioner, my question is how should the European Union deal with the environmental costs of the war in Ukraine?
So, Commission is cooperating very closely, and I personally engage with Ukraine's Ministry of Environment. So we now worked out a methodology on how to account the environmental costs, the environmental damage that the Russians did. And the bill is growing every day. There is a very tragic situation, of course, first of all, due to human lives lost, due to cities being destroyed, completely wiped out, but also environment. Clearly that the Russian army is not choosing targets, they bombing the water treatment facilities, which means that the waste is going directly to rivers. Lots of plots of lands and forests are burned, destroying the whole biodiversity there. Even the Russian machinery, technique, tanks and etc. who arrived to Ukrainian territory who are completely burned and destroyed. This is a huge amount, tens of thousands tons of metal scrap, which has to be somehow of course addressed. So now of course we're putting all that together, all those environmental crimes together, and I think what's first of all what we have to achieve that the Russians pays the bill. And they compensate what they have done. So the Commission will help out most to rebuild the beautiful and wonderful Ukraine. But we have to ensure that this is done. These war crimes are covered by the Russian taxpayers' money.
Yeah, but what if Russia will not agree to pay for this destruction?
I have no fantasies that they will agree. So we have to find a mechanism through probably for example, one of the ways could be the freezed assets of central bank, of oligarchs that have played a role of attacking innocent Ukrainian people. But also, of course, very clear that we're going to have additional fund coming from Europe, from the European Union. We have to, of course, ensure that our development banks plays a role in helping to rebuild Ukraine and Ukrainian cities. President Zelensky have this excellent idea of each and every member state to choose a city in Ukraine together
to support.
So
somehow.
Yes, from member state to support it and have sort of direct rebuilding of that city, which is I think an excellent idea, which was also mentioned in our plan on rebuilding of Ukraine. So we will do our utmost. And we will definitely succeed, and Ukraine will be rebuilt even more green, digital and resilient. But first of all, we have to put an end to this tragic war, because it's over 100 days that the war is ongoing, and the Russians are destroying Ukrainian cities, destroying people's life, children, innocent women. Every day there is more and more of them dying.